All right, so you were given, this part, whoops, let's see, I haven't used this in a while actually, so bear with me. All right, so this part I'm assuming you can do, right? Calculate the percent composition of water in a hydrated salt. What you would do for that is you would explain how you would take the hydrated salt, that's the salt with the water attached, let's say you had 10 grams of that, and then when you heat it up, you would have CuSO4 and without the water, so there's no water there, and that would be like 5 grams. And then if you subtract those two, you would have 5 grams of water, 10 minus 5. 10 minus 5 equals 5 grams of water. And then to find the percent of the water, you'd have to take the part divided by the whole times 100. The part that we're looking for is the water. So that's 5 grams over 10 grams total. That's the total because that's the copper sulfate with the water times 100, and that would be 50% water. Okay, so that is kind of like the beginning part of this. On this page, write a simple paragraph that explains in your own words how you calculate the percent composition of water in the hydrated salt. Okay, so now for the second part, I said, let me change the color just to make it fancy, right? So 156 grams of this stuff. Well, first we have to find the percent of water in the copper 2 sulfate. And you did that in lab. The copper 2 sulfate with the 5 H2Os, I'm going to do this fast, so hopefully you can replay this. Copper 2 sulfate, Cu, there's one of them, it weighs 64. The sulfur, there's one of them, it weighs 32. The oxygen, there's 4 of them at 16 apiece, that's 64. So this bad boy weighs 160 grams per mole. The water, there's 2 H's, they weigh 1 apiece, that's 2. The oxygen, there's one of them, it's 16, that's 16. So the water weighs, ooh, that's about 8. The water weighs 18 grams per mole, but we have 5 moles of water, so 5 times 18 is 90. All right, so 160 plus 90, that gives you a total of 250 grams per mole. That's the total. So we've got to find the percent of the water in the copper 2 sulfate hydrate. I'm going to go to the next page, so bear with me.